we're starting off with a bit of the ukulele. Hey guys, welcome back to the Jemscast, the podcast brought to you by Jems. Today I'm here with Daniel, again for the third installment of the Jemscast. You can find this podcast on SoundCloud, just search for Jemscast, and you can download them for free and listen for free, obviously. As you can listen on the go, or you can listen online at soundcloud.com. These will also be on youtube.com, on our YouTube account. Daniel, take us away with the word.
This week's sponsor.
The sponsor, sorry, I couldn't think of the word.
Okay, well, this week's sponsor, Josh, is So this episode is brought to you by Ukuleles for Mallards. Arming mallards with Ukuleles for Mallards has been arming mallards with ukuleles since 1932, before Hawaii was even a state. Go check out ukulelesformallards.com and donate to their cause. That's 4 as in the number 4. ukulelesformallards.com.
Ow!
And back to you, Jems.
Very
Josh.
good. Oh, I'm Jems now. Okay. So yeah, welcome. It's been a while since we talked, really. You've been places. I haven't moved an inch, and we're back. It's been good. It's been good.
Been to D.C.
Been to D.C.
Right.
Daniel went to D.C. with his family. What'd you do there?
We went around D.C. We visited with my brother.
Sorry.
I actually did visit with your brother, too, but...
That's true.
Anyway, yeah, so we just walked around, went into the White House.
Oh. Very
It was
cool.
house, and it had white walls.
Was it overwhelming or underwhelming?
I was actually expecting more.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I've never been, but I feel like it would be underwhelming. Just because, it's a very rare occurrence.
It was just a house, really. I mean, a very nice house.
Was it really
Granted.
was it homely by any means? Or was it just like kind of...
Yeah, the library was cool. There was too much gold to actually be homely.
Yeah.
Or stuff that looked like gold. I guess it could have been like brass or whatever.
Right.
There was this really cool piano, though. That was probably the best part.
Really?
Right when you walked in. This piano, and like Elton John had played on it. A bunch of famous people.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep.
Sounds cool. Very nice.
So what have you been up to, Josh?
Well, actually, if you must know, there's been some demand for my cool content by what we think is, well, what I know is Michael's friends, and so I've done it. I've started this series basically, looking for my cool, because Michael is just like really busy right now, and so we can't make videos, which is fine, obviously. I'm not blaming him, is what I'm trying to say, and so I'm just pretty much making a series on J-Dog trying to find my cool, basically, and doing like updates and kind of doing some lore, and I'm really excited about it. It should be good. Should be a really good little episode, or a little series for the for Gems. Yep.
Good.
Yeah, other than that, really nothing. I mean, I've just been playing ukulele because I've been trying to get that up, but anyways, nothing really besides that.
Speaking of ukuleles, remember to go check out ukulelesformallards.com.
Remember, that's 4 as in the number 4, ukulelesformallards.com. And that's pretty much it for the Gems news, if I'm honest. Really just been doing this series and nothing much else. We do have some regular videos on the way for those listening and who are like, oh, I want like normal videos with just you being normal. That's going to happen as well. So just in case you're interested in that, that is a thing. So don't worry about that. I've got those planned, but I don't know if I'm going to post them until after this cool little My Cool thing. I don't think I will. But yeah, we'll see. And then, so that's pretty much it. We'll do music of the week now because I kind of feel like I have to psych myself up really for the story today. Because actually,
Okay.
no, we'll do T-test first. So so basically before we started this podcast, I was like,
The pre-production meeting.
right, which we genuinely have. I was talking to Daniel. I was like, I'm really tired and I need like something to wake me up, pretty much. And so I was like, I'm gonna go make some tea because black tea will wake you up a little bit. And so I went in and so I said to Daniel, I said I'm either gonna get a cup of tea or a nice crisp Coca-Cola, and I decided to go for both. Basically, I made my cup of tea. I normal height of water, you know what I mean. So but then I poured like about 5 sips of Coke into it. Not like sips, but like
So
full
let me get
like
this straight.
normal. Yeah,
You have tea leaves, basically,
basically. PG Tips
and then you have
is the brand.
carbonated. You have carbonated water and corn syrup, and all mixed together.
Yep. Yeah. And I haven't
some
had a
flavoring.
proper taste really yet until just now. We've been saving it for the podcast. So, are you ready? 'Cause here goes nothing, if I'm honest. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay, go ahead.
I thought you were drinking it now.
No, sorry.
I mean, I wasn't expecting to be able to hear it.
No, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Well, once I stop laughing. Okay. I'm gonna like spit all over my computer. It's gonna be a nightmare. Okay. Oh, that's so good.
It actually tastes good.
It tastes amazing. Oh my
Really?
gosh. It's so good. It's perfect. It's like, imagine what you like from tea, and then just add
Okay.
like a nice crisp, a nice crisp Coca-Cola flavor. Just like a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not, you don't really get the carbonation really. A little bit. But it's more just like the nice sweet flavor of a Coke mixed
So, like,
with,
caffeine and caffeine
right. Basically. Essentially.
together.
Well, that is the distillation of what I'm drinking. Really.
I guess I'll have to try it now.
You really do. Just come over to my house and I'll hook you up. I'll make
Okay,
you exactly the
let's-
same
let's
as
do
I
it.
did. Okay, so, by the way, if you look up distillation in Google, I am going for number 2 definition, by the way, when I said that is the distillation of what I'm drinking, not number 1. So just in case you're listening to this podcast and don't know what I said when I said that is a distillation of what I'm drinking, I'm going for definition 2, not 1, because number 1 wouldn't make any sense. Just had to clear that up for everybody. Anyways, so
Thank you for the clarification, Josh.
absolutely. Just don't
So
worry.
helpful.
So now it's time for music of the week. What music interests us this week? What perked our ear? What tickled our fancy? Daniel, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You can go first.
I will. Great. So, what pried my ears this week? That's not a, you wouldn't say that, but anyways, what really gained my attention was a band. Well, okay, so this is Michael inadvertently introduced me to this. Basically, Michael, if you're listening, I listen to the Cole playlist. Anyways, it's by The Accidentals, and it's called Michigan and Again is the name of the song, from the album Parking Lot. And it's a really, really good song. Quite a nice song. I'll say this because I might not be liking this song at the time. I probably will be listening to these both, but I'll just say both of them because I might as well. Messengers by Jared and the Mill, by album Life We Chose, is both really, really good songs. I recommend them both. That's my weekly music.
Good.
Yep.
All right. So, what I've been listening to.
Sorry, go ahead.
What does this take?
It's this taste of the Coke mixed with the tea. For some odd reason, it takes me back. So my grandparents recently moved. So my grandparents on my dad's side, they recently, my dad's parents, they recently, 2 years ago, they bought an RV to just go touring, because they're like big into camping and stuff. And so they bought an RV to just go out and do whatever, because that was when my grandpa retired. And so so they had this plan, like, when we retire, we're going to get the RV and then we're going to go. And so they did, and then they sold their house very recently, this year. I think it was in February, I can't remember. It was sometime earlier this year. And so, no, it wasn't. It was last year. Yeah, it was last year, because during...
Was it last year, Josh?
It was last year, because around Thanksgiving, we actually packed up from their house and put it all in all their stuff from their house, and we put it in a storage unit, actually. So it was last year when they sold their house, and they've been traveling ever since. But recently, this is what they did this year. They recently, this year, bought a house for their RV.
They bought a house to put their RV in, right?
Actually, pretty much. So it's like, I don't know if you've seen these, but it's like a house for them to live in, but on the side, It's like this huge garage for their RV. I mean, it's like a whole. I mean, it's huge. It's like a whole house nearly just for the RV. It's enormous. It's gigantic.
Like a ballroom at the White House, kind of.
Pretty much.
That big.
Pretty much. I mean, not really, but it's huge, right? And the house is really nice too. But anyways, what I was gonna say was at their old house. The reason I said they're moving because at their old house, when I used to go over there a lot when I was young, we'd always
the old days when you were young, Josh.
When I was young, I would go to my grandparents' house and watch television, Wallace and Gromit specifically, and eat.
Oh, that's. You seriously watch Wallace and Gromit?
At my grandma's house, yeah. And I ate cheese and crackers.
That's cool.
And that Coca-Cola. And that's what it's reminding me of right now. For some reason, this taste, the tea with the Coke, takes me way back then when I would watch. It's because I love Wallace and Gromit to this day, but when I first started watching it was when I was like, I don't even know what, probably before I was even 5 probably. So in those years, I don't know when, but in those years, I started watching it. Obviously, I don't remember it from then, really. But I would watch it, and it was so good, and I still watch it to this day. And I would always sit down, and I had my grandma, because I didn't know how to really make it yet. But she would, I wouldn't use a knife, because I was really little, basically. And so she would always make me cheese and crackers, because that's, like, what Wallace ate all the time. And
Cheese, Gromit?
Cheese, Gromit! And they'd always do his hands like the little...
whatever that means.
Yeah, whatever that means. And, it's such a good show. Have I talked to you about Wallace and Gromit before?
No, but I've seen it.
Yeah, it's so good. Which one have you seen? Which ones?
I've seen the one with the weird robot dog.
Yeah, the close shave. A close shave. That one's really, really good. That's a classic. At least, I'm glad you've seen the classics, at least.
And then the moon, the one where they're going to the moon.
Dude,
obviously.
you've seen the classics! Okay, because so many people, I'm so glad you're saying this, because so many people I've said, I'm like, oh, you seen Wallace and Gromit? And they're like, oh, yeah, I've seen Wallace and Gromit. I'm like, oh, sweet, which ones have you seen? And they're all like, the were-rabbit one. And I'm like, oh, that's not the original.
That one's not any good.
It's not that good, no. And so, anyways, I'm so glad. Yeah, then the Grand Day Out was the name of the.
Oh, and then the one with the penguin. I don't remember.
Feathers McGraw. That one's. Oh, what's it called? I know his name, of course, but what's the? It's The Wrong Trousers. Oh, it's so good. You've seen all the classics. So have I, obviously. Oh, if any of you are out there and you haven't seen Wallace and Gromit, check out the classics. Check them out. They're so good. The Wrong Trousers, A Grand Day Out, and A Close Shave. Those Aardman Studios put together 3 classic masterpieces that will go down as some of the best claymation to ever hit the cinemas. If they hit the cinemas. I can't think of
any better claymation.
Neither can I. It's so good. It's so good.
Chicken Run though has this good second place.
They really do. That one was really good. I like Chicken Run. And then they made the pirate one, which I never saw. But David Tennant was in it, and he's the 10th Doctor. So that's really the only reason why I wanted to see it. And because I like pirates. But other than that, I had no inclination to watch it.
It's not any good.
No.
I did not like it.
Ah, you watched? Okay. Yeah.
It was, to be a pirate or something?
It was was it like How to Not Be a Pirate? Hold on, I'll look it up. Fill us in with some talk.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't any good. It didn't really. It tried to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I remember, it wasn't really funny so much as, like, just trying to be funny and failing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, the characters tried to be funny, but they were just odd.
Yeah.
And not
very
oddly funny.
Yeah. So, the movie we're talking about is called Pirates, Band of Misfits. And it's terrible, I'm sure. So
watch Wallace and Gromit.
Please watch Wallace and Gromit, but not Curse of the Were-Rabbit first. You can watch that one, obviously, but not first. Have you seen the 2015 reboot of the Shaun the Sheep movie? Did you see that one?
I have not seen the Shaun the Sheep movie.
Okay.
I have seen the Shaun the Sheep show.
Right.
Or some of the episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've only seen a couple, but it's good. It's good. Have you seen A Matter of Loaf and Death?
I have not.
That one, it's not like the classics, right? It's 2008, so it's not like the classics, but it's still really good.
Wait, what? It has bread in it. It's a bakery, and there's this girl, right?
So you have seen it.
And the girl gets eaten by alligators in the end.
Yeah, you have seen it then. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
No, I didn't. I mean, well, okay.
I didn't think it was the best one.
No, yeah, I like it, but it wasn't like the best, right? Then Flushed Away. Have you seen Flushed Away?
No, that one doesn't ring any bells.
All right, basically it's these rats. We're doing like an Aardman Studios review, basically, this episode. And a trip down memory lane for most of us. Basically, Flushed Away is a 2006 movie by Aardman Studios. I don't know who it stars, but anyways, it's basically the rat that lives in a fancy part of London, and he gets flushed down the toilet by a rat from the sewers, who is like, I want this fancy life, so he swims up the sewer, or he somehow finds his way up through the toilet, I think, and he's like,
this sounds very weird.
It is pretty weird. It is actually like pretty weird, to be honest. Leah, my sister, absolutely loved it back in the day. She would always watch it like every time she went over, and I hated it. But anyways, and so he gets flushed away, and then he's all like, "Oh, I'm not going to talk to anyone down here because I'm so proper, and I cannot talk to anyone because I am from up top." Then he finds this toad who's all into what they call up top, which is basically like not the sewers. You know what I mean? It's like the overworld. Right. And so then he wants to he's talking to was it Rodney? I think it was Rodney. It was I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. It was the main character's name is Roddy. That's what it was. Played by Hugh Jackman. I had no idea. Oh my gosh, and Ian McKellen plays the Toad.
Wait, what?
I was always way too young to get to know who those people were whenever I'd watch it, and so I haven't listened to the voices in a long time. But yeah, so Hugh Jackman, aka Wolverine, plays Roddy, which is the main character. Wow, who would have thought? And then Ian McKellen plays the Toad, and Andy Serkis actually plays Spike, which I can see that now.
Wait, when was this made? Like
2006. 2006.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a while ago, but it was a good film. Well, kind of. So anyways, he gets sent down, and he breaks the Toad, all his, like, the Queen and England memorabilia, and then it's basically the Toad is out to kill him. And they have this big adventure with Rita and Roddy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. They saved the day.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for spoiling it for me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, I didn't tell you the ending. I didn't tell you who dies.
You said, oh, someone dies?
Well, I won't tell you. It's more like what dies, if I'm honest. Anyways.
The Toad.
No, it's their boat, the Jammy Dodger, which is really good. Have you ever had Jammy Dodgers?
No.
Oh, they're so good. I only ate them because the 11th incarnation of the Doctor loves them. It's like his favorite food besides fish fingers and custard. And so I was like, I have to have these. So for the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, I had a bunch of people over to my grandma's house again, and we all watched 50th anniversary, and we all had Jammy Dodgers and fish fingers and custard, and it was beautiful. It was so good. Anyways, that's all I really have to say.
Nice.
Yep.
So, I guess it's my turn to say what music I've been listening to.
Wow, did we really go off that? Wow. Okay. I don't know when that happened or how that... Oh, it was because I started talking about... Yeah, because I interrupted you on accident.
The Coca-Cola, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
And the tea.
Wow.
Now Coca-Cola and tea are going to make me think of Wallace and Gromit.
Nah, good. Same, obviously. Anyways, okay. Yeah.
Okay, well, recently I've been listening to John Foreman, who is the lead singer in the band of Switchfoot, but he also has his own few albums going on the side. Mm-hmm. And especially his 5 EPs, actually.
Wow.
One was called Fall, one's Winter, another's Spring, and the other's Summer.
Right.
And then Leaves and Branches.
Wow. I'm going to make myself completely vulnerable here. I'm going to make myself completely transparent to the audience and to you, and I'm going to show the harsh reality that I'm not perfect, basically. You told me to listen to him, and I completely forgot. I want to apologize to you publicly.
I accept your apology, Josh.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, check out John Foreman. It's got this. He has this really nice acoustic. He has a lot of his songs are real acoustic, which is in sharp contrast to what he does on Switchfoot.
Oh yeah.
And so it was just really interesting to hear the voice that I like on Switchfoot, along with a different style of music.
That's cool.
So, yeah, check out John Foreman.
Very good. For anyone who's wondering what that grotesque noise was that you heard coming from my end, that was basically I choked
On your Coca-Cola?
on my Coca-Cola. Yep. So if you heard that from my end of the line, from my end of the what would you call that? From my end of the
World.
microphone, basically. I don't know what to say.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, I meant from like my end of the
Audio.
of the audio clip is what I was imagining. But anyways, I regret so many things right now. Okay, so
my life.
Sorry,
I regret everything.
that was a pure
Why am
moment of of resentment to my existence. That really was. That was not me doing a bit. That was genuine. Anyways, that was me taking another sip. Anyways, so now moving on to Mallard and Challard and what was his name?
And ukuleles.
And ukuleles. And what was his name? Dale?
Daryl.
Daryl. I keep on wanting to call him Dale. I don't know why. But anyway, so we have ukuleles today because
You know what? We can actually change his name. Do you want to change his name?
we can change his name to Dale. Or no, not Dale. That's terrible. What do you want him? I decided to let Daniel name him just now.
Oh my.
This was not premeditated because it's Daniel's character. And so I've
Hmm.
decided to sort of let him do that. I'm holding my ukulele right now, so if you hear a noise, I apologize.
Let's name him. This I don't. Why is it so hard to think of names?
It's alright. I can edit this out in post.
All right. So his name's Daryl, right? So we need to change that to. His new name is Mr. Horatio.
What was that? Say it again.
Horatio.
Horatio.
H-O-R, maybe another R, A-T-I-O. Horatio.
Horatio. Okay, I like it.
Mr. Horatio.
Mr. Horatio. Oh, I've forgotten, not Shallard, but Mallard's accent. I think it was just like, oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, okay, I got it. Never mind.
That's it. That's
Yep.
it.
Okay. Then Shallard's like, hello, Mallard. My name is Shallard, and hello, Horatio. How are you doing today? And Horatio is like,
I'm doing great. I'm fine. Thank you.
brilliant. Okay, so when here I'm gonna go into I'm gonna put my mic.
Last time
Yeah.
on
Here I'm gonna be a little loud, so I'm gonna move my headset mic so you don't die. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last time. No, that's not good. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of a thing to do this with. Obviously I'm gonna cut this out if I can remember to. If not, it's gonna be really awkward. Last time. Okay, let me think. We need to come
let's
up
just
with.
cut it all out.
Yeah, let's just cut this whole thing. I'm done
cut the whole
recording. Really,
thing.
I'm done. I'm just calling it a day. What? What should we call this series?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll call it.
Apparently we don't have a good enough pre-production meeting.
We have. Yeah, let's be honest. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
let's be honest, Josh. That's a great idea.
yeah, let's just be honest, transparent. Let's be completely vulnerable in this situation, and let's just tell people, we plan nothing. That's not true. We plan a fair bit. Anyways, okay.
Like our
so,
sponsors.
Like our sponsor, we do plan.
Ukulelesformallards.com. Go check out ukulelesformallards.com.
Remember that
That's
is-
4 as in the number 4.
Ukulelesformallards.com. This week on the installment of Mallard and the Aardvark. Today, that's not what we're going to be calling it. That's just the only thing that came out of my mouth. This week on Mallards and the Aardvark, we are following the story of Mallard, Shallard, and Aardvark as they make their way into the monastery of the monk Mallards. Will they make it through? How will they get in? Will there be death? Will there be resentment? Will there be lies told? What will happen? No one knows. Last week on Mallards and the Aardvark, I'm going to do a little bit of a thing. So basically, what I'm planning here is I'm going to do it last week, and I'm going to act out the voices. I'm going to try to say some lines from last week, and it'll be like you're watching TV. If you shut your eyes, it'll be like you're watching TV.
With your eyes shut.
Yeah, with your eyes shut. Anyway, okay. Last week on Mallards and the Aardvark. Oh yeah, Shallow, do you want to come back home with me and Mr. Aardvark, and we can, all go back to my place? No, that would be a little bit creepy. I think we should just go to the monastery. That's not what actually happened, but somehow they came to that conclusion. Okay, yeah, there might be. We might have to go through the wine cellar. Is that all right with everyone else? Yeah, that's all right with me. Daniel, do your bit.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Oh, that was not it.
That was close enough. All right, so yeah, let's go. This week on Mallards and the Aardvark, we continue our journey. Ba 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 ba. And now we're in.
So, our trio was walking.
Oh, Lord. Oh, gosh. Okay, that's fine. I love that so much. Okay, you can start it if you'd like. Or I can.
The trio was walking through the forest towards the monastery. And Mr. Horatio turned around. He was leading the group towards the monastery, of course, because he's the most...
He's the biggest.
He's the biggest. Mm-hmm. He's biggest, most physically. Muscle on him.
Right.
Besides having the cold, he's still pretty much the strongest.
Oh, yeah.
So, Mr. Horatio was leading them, but he turned around and said,
Uh-oh.
Hey guys, I think I hear something behind us there.
Hey,
I think someone's following us.
Who you get out of the monastery grounds? Oh no, guys, we really gotta get out of here. Oh, guys, what are we gonna do? Horatio, how should we get out of here?
I know. I have this ukulele here.
Oh, great.
Yes, and we're going to sling.
Sling? No, I'm not slinging shallot anywhere, alright? Come on, we need to keep each other safe. Hey, you, get out of the monastery grounds. I'll call the guards on you. Mallard, they're getting closer.
We just lost our way. Can you just leave us? Just let us. We just need somewhere to stay for tonight, please. Come on, please. All right, I don't know why everyone's British, but all right. This is a guard, by the way, when I'm kind of distant. All right, well, just remember, we have an hour parking. All right, just be out of here by an hour, okay? All right, we'll do. Hey, Mallard, is that Mallard? Hey, Mallard, is that you, man? What do you do here with that woman? How does he even know you? Well, it should be known I was a monk here for a while, and so that was someone I knew once. But it's time I unknow him, basically. No, man, I don't know who you are. Sorry, I'm not Mallard. I never seen you before in my life. Anyways, yeah, we'll be out here. Just give us like 30 minutes or so. Yeah. Do you mind actually? Do you mind giving us a tour? Actually, no. Hold on, just let me get a little bit closer. And do you happen to have some Kleenexes? Oh yeah, sure. Here, I'm right next to you guys now. So yeah, we got some Kleenex. So yeah, guys, I'll start the tour in the cellar. So yeah, let's go down to the wine cellar. Psst. Hey, what was your name? Horatio. All I can think of was Hortensio. Hey, Horatio. We gotta knock this guy out, basically. Once we get into the wine cellar, just make sure that he's not looking, and I'll whack him on the neck, and we'll be free to go. Basically. I know it's gonna get violent, but who cares? Mr. Mallard. I'm just wondering why... They're on their way to the wine cellar, by the way. Why do you even want to? Because, why? Well, because we need a place to stay, and this guy's not going to get off our backs, basically. So he's our way in, and then we just get rid of him. Then we go and. I would have you know that I am a pacifist. Wait. And I extremely resent your sentiments of knocking this poor guard out. Are you being cold?
Are you being aardvark right now?
I miserably, yes.
Okay.
Wait, let's try that again.
Just making sure. Oh wait, what's his name? I keep on forgetting.
Horatio.
Horatio. All I can think of is Hortensio. This isn't even a name.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Is it from Shakespeare?
Yeah, it is.
Is it Hortensio or is it like something else? Is it?
I think it's Hortensio.
Hortensio. Okay, that's what I thought.
Hortensio.
Hortensio, run!
Look yonder at thy yonder nave.
By yonder nave. But soft, what delightful yonder winter breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Anyways, that was like, I purposely did like the most awkward voice for that line. Like, it's not, that wasn't supposed to sound cool. Anyways, let us continue. Okay, anyway, sorry. I should go off. So,
I'd have you know that I'm a pacifist, and I strongly resent. I lost
it's
the
fine.
accent.
It's fine. You can change
I'm
it
just
right
going
now if you
to
need.
go with a really deep voice because that's easier.
Alright.
Okay. I'd have you know that I'm a pacifist, and I strongly resent the idea that you would have me, or you, have us, as a group, knock this poor mallard out cold on cellar floor.
Fine, alright. Hey man. Yeah, what's up? This guy, gosh, Horatio, is that his name?
That is right.
Horatio, he's been performing all day. He's just gotta, wash his hands off a bit. He's a bit dirty, He's been just busking in the streets all day. Could you take him to like the bathroom or something so he could, sort of wash off a bit? Oh yeah, sure, no problem. Here, Mr. Horatio, will you follow me?
Yeah, certainly.
All right, Shallard. Now that they're gone, we can sneak in and we can find you a place to hide. All right, Mallard. Just make sure I don't get caught. I don't want to get in any trouble here. I just need a place to. Actually, I don't really need a place to stay. Why don't I just go back home? I have no earthly idea, Shallard. But we're just gonna go with this for now. Mallard, I gotta dash, right? You're really nice, and I really do want to see you again. But this is just a bit excessive, really. I'll see you soon. All right, Shallard. Yeah, see you soon. Shallard walks off. All right, I gotta find.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile. All right, man.
Meanwhile again, shall we? Meanwhile. So, Horatio the Aardvark was following. What's the guard's name?
Gosh.
He doesn't have a name.
Guard 1.
Guard 1.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the bathroom. And, as they come up, the guard walks in to turn on the light. He walks in. He flips on the switch, and the door slams behind him.
What's going on? No funny business, alright? It's just a tour. It's just a tour, alright? It's just a tour. Come on.
I think it's the draft. I don't know what happened. The door just closed.
Alright,
I'll go somewhere and find someone to let you out or something.
But, so...
Yeah, I'm on... So, Horatio was safe on the outside, while the guard 1 is stuck in the bathroom.
Okay, I was making sure, because it sounded like you said, go find someone to let you out. And I was like, wait, what? But he's gonna find someone to let him out. Sorry, Aardvark.
Somewhat.
Okay. Well, he said that, right?
He said that, yes.
Okay. Just make sure. Okay, we're good. All right, man, just make it quick, all right? I got shifts to do, all right? Only got like 30 minutes left on my shift, but, I got shifts to do anyways.
And silence answered him on the other side of the door.
All right, yeah, man. See you soon, I guess. Meanwhile. In Mallard's world, well, same world, but anyways. All right, so I just got to really find Horatio. Gosh, where is he? So we're in the wine cellar. If I remember correctly, it's like 2 doors to the left is to the main hall, and they should be there. All right, 10 seconds pass. All right, so I'm in the main hall. Hey, Horatio! Hey, man! Oh wait, sorry, I gotta be quiet.
Hey, Mr. Mallard, is that you?
Oh wait, shh! We gotta be quiet. They're gonna find us. This is not good. It's not good at all.
Why do you want to be quiet? I don't understand. I mean, it's this. You've been here, for 7 years or something?
Actually, I just realized we don't need to be quiet, do we? Because Shallard isn't here.
We can be as loud as we want.
Yay! All right, so, what are we doing here, anyways? we're just here to kind of stake out for no good reason. I believe.
I think you were trying to hang out with Shallard as long as you possibly could.
I
or
was.
something like that.
She left. Oh gosh, sorry, I just kicked the mic stand pretty much. Paraphrasing there. Sorry about that. I forgot to tell you. Basically, Shallard's gone, and neither of us really need to be here. You don't have a place. Actually, that's why we're here. It's because you don't have a place, and I thought Shallard could just come along with us. And so that's why you're here. Is because pretty much you need a place to crash, and so that's why I'm here, because I own a place in the monastery.
Mr. Mallard.
Yeah.
You apparently don't plan stuff out much, do you?
Not really. Well, I don't remember what happened, really, if I'm honest. So let's go back to my place, and
I mean, you should always be honest, shouldn't you?
Well, yeah, probably. Let's go back to my place, and I'll sing you a tune about Shallard, because I've thought one up. In Mallard's room, I almost said Shallard. Meanwhile, in Shallard's room, oh man, I really like Mallard, but he's just so weird. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, he's really, really weird. He's like breaking laws for me, but it's kind of heroic, but it's kind of weird, and it makes me feel weird. I mean, is he a criminal? Is he a felon? I don't know. I mean, what's the money on his head? I don't know, but oh, I do love him, I think. Oh, I do love him, but I don't know what to do about my feelings.
Josh.
Yeah?
This story.
It's great. It's great.
It's good. Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think it's great, but anyway. So now we're in Mallard and what's it? Horatio's room, and I'll get it. I swear. I'm sorry. We're in Mallard's room with Horatio, and Mallard is singing a tune about Shallard
with his ukulele, which he got from Ukuleles for Mallards.
Mallard, I love you, you're the very best. I wish you would run away with me and forget the rest. Shallard, I love you more than words can express. Shallard, please don't forget about me. I love you very much, even though we've only known each other for like a couple of hours. There you go. It was a bit, I don't think I actually had a proper chord thing going on there the whole time.
That's okay. Because
yeah.
Horatio loved it and encored him, whatever you call it when you want.
Okay, encore!
Encore. You're the best musician I've heard from here to
I got a chord thing going
Paraguay.
on. Paraguay, good. So encore, I'm going to sing you a song now, Horatio. No, it's not his name, is it?
It is his name.
Okay. What was I saying before? No, I don't even want to know. Okay. Horatio, I'm going to sing you a song. Horatio, I love you as a best friend, kind of. Horatio, you are my dearest and closest friend. I know we've only met and we've only known each other for like 5 weeks, but I swear it's only been a couple hours. Horatio, I love you very much as a best friend, not like the way I love Shallard. Please don't forget these words I'm about to tell you. You can only stay here for a night, or else we'll both get kicked out and probably die in the streets alone, 'cause that's how the monks work here. Oh, Hortensio, you are my best friend. You are the rock I can sit upon when it's too hot to stand. Oh, Horatio, I love you as a friend. I don't know why I keep on saying that. I guess it's just really true. Oh, Hortensio, don't forget me. You are the only thing besides Shallard good that's happened to me. Oh, Hortensio, please don't run away. I know it's tempting. Hortensio, please don't go away, even though I'm venting. I love you and you love me, so let's just make it a harmony. I love you, Hortensio, please don't ever leave me. By the way, I love shallot exclusively, romantically. There we go.
I am impressed. Good. And Horatio was very impressed and said that he would never. I'm never gonna leave you, man. You're one of my only friends up here in England.
You know, I gotta tell you what, man. That really does mean the world to me, and really, you're my only friend. If I'm honest, I've never really had a friend, and I'm glad I can call you one. You're a good man. You know that, Horatio.
Or Aardvark.
Or Aardvark. You're a good Aardvark, man. Really. So the only problem, break character for just a second, intermission between the story. I just have to say, I started playing. I started just saying whatever came to my mind, really. But I didn't want it to be like, just random stupidity. You know, I want it to be like, I want it to actually. That's why I did the encore mostly, is because I actually wanted to make something where like with an actual chord flow
that meant something.
Yeah, instead of just kind of like random chords not random chords, but like not knowing what I've been playing. You know what I mean? And just like yelling random.
You got out all the stupidity in the first song, right?
Right. Yep. So next time on the show.
No. Josh, before we leave, I think you should do one about Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, absolutely.
And your Coca-Cola tea. Okay.
That I'm not saying we should be done with the podcast. By the way, I was just saying next time on the
Oh yeah,
story.
Next time
on the story, we'll do we'll do something basically. We don't know yet. Why would we? You know.
What will happen to Horatio and his friend? I guess Mr. Mallard and his friends. Will they, in fact, have a good time, or will they not have a good time, and will their lives be terrible?
Or will they be...
Find out next time.
Mildly adequate. On, what's the name of the show? Mallard and the Aardvark. Alright, for now. Alright, so a song about Wallace and Gromit. I'm gonna not start on a G chord this time.
What are you gonna start?
On an A minor, I believe. I think this is an A minor. Okay, so sorry. No. I couldn't figure that out. Oh well. I was trying to do the Wallace and Gromit theme song, but it just didn't really work out.
That would have been amazing.
I tried. Okay, it's like... No?
I'm impressed in how close you're getting.
I know. Well, sorry. I'm surprised.
I know. I'm so good.
Anyways, that's as close as it's gonna get today, folks. Anyways, but I will sing a song about
your love for Wallace and
my
Gromit.
love for Wallace and
Black
Gromit.
tea.
Okay. This isn't gonna rhyme at all, so don't expect it to rhyme. No, I'm not saying this to you. Well, I'm saying this to you in the audience, but I'm not trying to be like, so don't expect it to rhyme, alright, Daniel? Basically, this isn't gonna rhyme. And I'm not gonna even try to unless something comes to my mind. Obviously, none of the other songs that I've sung today are. And I'm gonna sing this in, not my normal voice, obviously, because that would be awkward. I'm gonna sing it in, I guess, a British accent. Do you have any requests, Daniel, as far as accents go?
Let's hear. Can you sing in an Australian accent?
I will. They're so close. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I can.
Just call it an Australian accent.
Yeah, I can do one. Alright, so this is my Australian accent. Alright, let's do it. What am I gonna do? Okay, so let's figure out a chord pattern. That's alright. Okay. Gromit, you are the best thing to enter my life. You make me love cheese and crackers. You make my whole life. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. I swear that I will always watch you, even with a cup of tea. Wallace and Gromit, I love you so much. You make my whole day better. You love to cheer me up. Wallace and Gromit, you are my only only favorite show besides Doctor Who, Wallace and Gromit.
Something to.
Wallace and Gromit, you save the day. Primarily Gromit, cause Wallace is a bit cliche. He's just your average bloke sipping on an average Coke. He's he's everything you love about the British Empire. He's the guy for hire. He's the best man on the job. He can make inventions on the fly, like the something.
Ladybug.
The what?
Ladybug.
The ladybug. Wallace, you're the best, but Gromit is slightly better, cause he actually does stuff instead of you. You just can't sit around and do nothing. You do really nothing at all, but that's alright, cause you are just useless, really. All you do is cause trouble, but Gromit's there cause he's OP and he will save the day. He's like your older brother, except you're probably like 50 years older. But that's alright, because Fez McGraw will always be thwarted by Gromit. If I had to pick this to be a lot easier, I'm just going to say it. There you go, that's your song. Thank you. I played a D there. I don't know why, but I decided to. I went with it, you know.
I'm impressed. Great job.
I just kind of, I don't know how long I did that, and it's going to be awkward because people are just going to be sitting there for like a good 2 minutes at least, just listening to me.
Gromit.
Yeah. Because I'm like genuinely enjoying it. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is kind of fun, but then I'm like, wait, no one cares.
Trust me, Josh, only one person will be listening this far into the podcast, especially since we've gone like 2 minutes longer than our first one.
Right, we've gone a really long time, but it's because we were enjoying ourselves. We haven't talked in a while, not in like voice form, and wow. Do you have any original songs for us that you want to share?
I do not. Maybe I'll work on that.
No, don't worry about it. It's all right. I might whip up something for next episode. Who knows? I was gonna do the Shallard song or the Mallard song. You know what? I'll do it right now.
All right.
We're on a roll.
Let's hear it.
I was gonna do it in a British accent, so I'll do it. If I can find, I wrote down the chords and everything for it. If I can just find it. Okay, it's very short.
What are the chords?
It's a G, a B, a C, a G, and then a D. So like.
Okay.
But I don't think the strum pattern's like that. Well, I know it isn't. Sorry. I don't know why. I said, I don't know what the strum pattern's like. I know exactly. Okay. So, you ready? Okay. 1, 2. I'm just kidding. That kills me. I don't know why. Okay. That kills me. Okay.
This podcast has... We just know no one's listening at this point.
Yeah.
So we can do whatever we want. Right,
we're pretty much just doing whatever we want. Yeah, it's true. Sorry, I totally cut you off there. I didn't mean to. I got excited. Okay.
All right, ready, Josh? 1, 2, 3,
4. I totally forgot to sing. Okay. Mallards. By Josh Ridge, really, actually. Mallard, you have a bird's eye view of my heart that is longing for none but you. Mallard, you are... Sorry, I forgot the chord. Positively the best. I wish you would run away with me and forget the rest. Oh, please, Mallard, I love you. Mallard, I love you. I made up that last bit.
Nice.
Thank you. I did.
You're really good at doing impromptu love songs, Josh.
Thank you. Well, I do them quite often alone in my room. Anyways, that's a joke.
To nobody.
Yeah, to
all
nobody.
By yourself.
I sing about a random not random. I sing about make-believe characters and love songs about them. Well, no, sorry. I sing pretending as if.
So weird.
Yeah, it sounded really weird. I sing. I need to clear my name. I did this today only because I was thinking about the Mallard song. So I've only done this like once or twice, but basically, in my life, I have with my ukulele sat down and played music about love and breakups and all sorts, and made it all up as I go. None of it rhymed. I've only done that once in my life. Anyways, true story. So yeah, the part that I made up was everything after I wish you would run away with me and forget the rest. But I did, yeah. Everything after that was completely made up. But I think I nailed those high notes pretty well. They
were good.
I'm joking.
Especially for on the spot.
Yeah.
Let's see a music video. I see a music video.
I know.
Mallards.
I see it too. I can make one. All I have to do is record the audio. That's really the hardest bit. So we'll see if we have a Mallard love song thing.
And it would make sense now because, I mean, we released the first podcast. So.
Yeah, it would make sense. So the words are Mallards, you have a bird's eye view of my heart that is longing for none but you. I would have to change that to Shallard, you have a bird's eye view of my heart that is longing for none but you. And then Shallard, you are positively the best. This is a cheesy line because the other one rhymes, but it's like cool. But this one, Shallard, you are positively the best. I wish you would run away with me and forget the rest. That's rough, but it rhymes. So I'm going to have to go with it. That was not on the spot by any means, by the way. That was genuinely like I sat down for a little bit and thought, what rhymes with this? And I wrote it, and I wrote the chords, and the chords are actually to Ivory Road by King Charles, by the way. Those are the same chords to...
Really?
Yeah, the song I was playing earlier, the this one, yeah. And then it goes to an A, and then D. Whoa, I messed that up. Yep. But actually, I did change one thing in the chords for the Mallard song. But anyways, yep, that's that.
Well, with that concludes our spontaneous ukulele songs with Josh.
Right. We can make this weekly. We can make this bi-weekly. Either way.
I like that idea.
Yeah, we could do spontaneous ukulele songs in British accents. I totally lost, by the way, the Australian accent. Like, I tried to go back to it every so often.
It's fine.
Because I would forget, and I'd be like, oh, wait, I need to do an Australian, but then I just... Anyways. So, yeah, that pretty much concludes this episode of the Jemscast. Not much really to say. We're pretty much done. All the topics are over. So if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, thanks for checking us out on there. If you're listening to us on YouTube, make sure to give this a like and a share if you liked it that much. And subscribe. If you're new to the channel, this is...
If you didn't like it, then don't do anything, please.
And let's be honest, no one is going to hear me say any of this because no one's going to listen this far. And if you have, right, here's your secret message.
We're testing their patience with how long we can get them to listen.
Right. So if you're listening this far, this will be like your secret like message, right? If you're listening this far, type in the comments, oh gosh, what should they type? Type in Shallard for life with a 4, like the number 4. Shallard for life. Type that in if you made it this far. Please. And obviously post a comment. If you want, you don't have to, but that'll show us that you are...
That you actually care about this.
Undying loyalty to us, if I'm honest. If you made it past Mallard's love songs, I am blown away genuinely. So, yeah. Thanks guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.